Hey everyone, I wanted to try out a couple of products, like a couple of different shades today. So I figured I would just, do like one eye and then film the other eye. Let me know what you think about that, because sometimes, I'll try out the look and then I actually like it, and sometimes you guys like it and then request the tutorial on it. So I figured I'll just go ahead and do the look, and I hope that you really like this one. Just doing this like fun mint green type of look for you today. Great for spring, so I hope you all enjoy it. I'm going to prime my lids underneath the lower lash line too. Now I'm going to apply a cream color base on the lid so that the color shadows stick onto it better. And I'm going to use this like sky blue one right there, just using my finger. And you want most of it right on the lid. In the inner corner. Okay, now I'm going to take this gorgeous green shade right here. It's like a mint green color, using a flat shader brush. Just load it on. Pat it onto the inner lid first. Just really make sure to pat it on there. And grab more shadow and really just load it up on there. And I'm just going to keep this middle part right here untouched. So I'm loading up my brush again, and then I'm going to load the outer part of my lid. So just really pat the shadow on there. And then whatever you have remaining, just lightly feather it upwards. And that's gonna blend it out. It blends out really nicely. So I'm just like softly feathering out the edges so we don't have any harsh edges right now. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with this like really pale golden shade right here, just using the other side of the brush. It has a little hint of green in it too, so it just all works together really nicely. And I'm just going to apply that onto the center part of the lid that we kept untouched earlier. And then just lightly blend all that in. Blend it into both sides so that it doesn't look strange. I'm even going to take the side that had the mint green on it and then just feather it inwards too, into the gold. So that it just looks more effortless, like it doesn't look like you just popped gold in the middle and then that's it, I'm going to take some of that mint green on the tip of the brush too, and then just smooth it underneath my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take some of the gold onto the brush too, onto the tip of the brush, and then just go on the middle part right here. Just so that it adds some warmth down there and ties everything together. I'm going to apply some eyeliner. I usually do typically go with a black liner, but I wanted to keep this a little bit more soft today. So I'm going to go with a purple liner instead, and this is Visionary Violet from FaceFront Cosmetics. I'm just trying it out today to see how long lasting it is. It gives dimension to your eyes without looking too harsh. Whatever I have remaining on the brush, I'm going to just smudge right underneath the outer half of my lower lash line. This just keeps everything soft once again. I'm going to take an angled brush, go back into that e.l.f. beauty book, and just set it with this pretty purple color right here. I'm going to set the outer half of it because I feel like I want more deepness, darkness, and definition on this outer portion. And you can even feather it out a little bit. If you want, you could even smoke it out. I like for my liner to be slightly flicked out, so I'm just flicking it out even more with the eyeshadow. And I'm gonna just dab some of that purple right underneath too. And if you find that this looks harsh, you can totally skip this, but for my type of eye shape, I need the extra definition. Okay, now I'm gonna curl my lashes. You're just using this Sephora lash curler. I have really been liking it. I'm almost afraid to say that I think I like this more than my Shu Uemura one. Okay, I'm going to take the black liner that came in with that e.l.f. beauty book, and I'm just going to tightline. I'm just going to try to line like right in between the lashes. So it's just going to make the lashes look even fuller. I'm going to take a little and then just apply it onto my waterline as well. Okay, now mascara. I'm going to apply 2 mascaras. You definitely don't have to do this, but I'm just applying 2 because this one, even though it claims to be waterproof, isn't really that waterproof in my opinion. But I really like how it makes the lashes look. It really elongates them. Just the Colossal on my upper lashes, and then the 1 by 1, also by Maybelline, coating the top lashes so that it doesn't melt later on and give me raccoon eyes. And then also underneath onto my lower lashes. Now I'm going to apply concealer underneath my eyes. If you can tell the difference between this eye and this eye is definitely brighter, but you can actually see like the darkness right here. And so I'm going to apply some concealer. Sometimes I like to do it after I've done all my eyeshadow, or like most of it, so that it can just kind of clean up any of the mess or fallout that might have occurred. Just apply that all underneath the eyes and make sure you blend it in even low enough. I'm going to apply this pressed powder from Bobbi Brown, just using a sponge because that will really pack it in. If you have issues with your concealer melting off, definitely pat your powder in like this. It really helps. Now I want even more brightness right here on the inner corner, so I'm just going to apply this white kohl pencil from Rimmel right in here to really brighten up this area. And then set it with a eyeshadow. I'm just using this NYX White Pearl shadow. Let's go right in there. If your brows are nicely groomed and you fill them in, they're nicely shaped and everything, then you probably want to bring more attention to them. So highlight your brow bone. I'm just going to use that white shadow. It's really going to make your brow bone area stand out more. Okay, so here we are with the finished look. Isn't this green just so gorgeous and perfect for spring? Actually, it reminds me a lot of my nail color. But let me know what you thought of this video. Everything else that I have on my face I will list down below in that bottom information bar. And stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye!